right, so next, let's talk about Tyler Perry real quick, okay? Because Tyler Perry says that he won't consider buying BET again because the entire bidding process was disrespectful for him. He says, don't try to get me to pay for something that's not worth anywhere near the value, is what he said, okay? What are some of the other details? Tyler Perry reportedly refused to raise his offer to $2 billion. Fast forward to now, Tyler is finally speaking up on why he feels the entire process was disrespectful. He was on a panel in Atlanta, and Tyler says he felt like Paramount was attempting to make him pay more for BET than what it was worth. Though he didn't go into much detail, it's clear that he really wanted the asset, but wasn't willing to compromise his business morals to get it. And this is the correlation that Bondi and I was talking about on the pre-live show with Tasha K, that a lot of people did not catch or get. They felt like the two weren't the same, because remember, Tyler Perry did a sit down interview with Crystal, and he was talking about pretty much I feel compromise and worth and value when it comes to a man not making as much as a woman. And I feel like that's interesting. You're not willing to compromise your business morals, but you want women to sit up there and compromise. And the biggest thing for me is I be kind of getting tired, I have to be honest, when I get tired of the conversations when they try to align it to where, in so many words, women should settle. And it's like, stop having conversations towards the women and start having conversations towards the men. You know what I'm saying? Like, things that women should be okay with, instead of like, y'all need to have conversations with, because like he said, he laughed and said, a lot of women are like, I want this type of man, I want that type of man, I want this type of man. And he was like, huh? He laughing because he's like, he don't believe that they would get it. Got you. But they could if you start having more conversations telling men about how they should rise to the occasion, because the women are outpacing them, whether it's education or it is finances. You know what I'm saying? So that was my problem. You want to talk about value, you want to talk about worth and everything, but here you are faced with the situation, and that you're not even willing to compromise on because of the worth and the value of it. So yeah, maybe if you would have changed your tune of conversation when it came to women and put that really on the men, maybe we would be okay. You know, but it was funny because what I loved was the comments under Tasha's Instagram post, because a lot of people didn't get it. And I just thought it was really funny for the most part, because I said, if Tasha said the exact same thing, the winos would go crazy about it. So I just thought that was very comical, and wanted to reiterate exactly what we were trying to say again, all right, over here on this channel. But anywho, Tyler says, I was disappointed about it for a number of reasons. The way it happened was disrespectful in a lot of ways. Don't try to get me to pay for something that's not worth anywhere near the value. Well, okay, that's funny. Don't try to get somebody else to settle for something that's not anywhere near worth the value. He says, no, God bless them. He added, of Paramount, I'm still working with them. I wish them the best. Okay. Now, in addition, I think I mentioned this when I was on the live. I'm not sure if that was posted or not, but I was saying that Tyler honestly should create his own app. Instead of having TBS, he needs to create TPS. Okay. That needs to be a network owned by Tyler Perry. And if he had his own app, like back then, like I think I could have been like in college, maybe right out of high school, I can't remember, but like his plays that he would do would really be surfacing around everywhere. Like they started to make a name for themselves. And I'm like, if Tyler Perry really created his own app and put all of his old plays up until now and some of his TV shows that he has ownership of to put on this app, he would really, like, it's so many people invested in this man that they would buy that. And then get your own network like Oprah. I wouldn't even consider buying BET high key, because I feel like mainly his content drives BET, and I get it. I definitely understand, because like I said, your content drives BET, so you probably thought that you had a better chance of, like, you know, winning or whatever, winning the bid. But for what? Like, just go and create TPS. Any millions, it didn't even have to be billions. Any millions you were about to put into BET, go put it into TPS. And you know what's interesting? I feel like a lot of black networks, I mean, They don't want us to have none. I feel like UPN showed primarily black stuff at one point, and then I feel like UPN may have gotten bought by CW. Then you had the Oprah Network, and now they're bought by Discovery. And this just happened last year, so ain't no telling what changes they're going to make to the network over time because Oprah don't even own as much stake in it. They just using her name personally for vanity purposes, in my opinion. Now you got BET. They bought that years ago. And nothing really is on the nothing is really on there. Nothing is really on there. Y'all don't even put millions of dollars or anything or billions or whatever into the TV show. And I mean into the award shows like y'all do with the Grammys and Oscars and all that other shit that y'all do. And you got the audacity to ask this man to pay all that money. But are we surprised? Because they did the same thing to Bill Cosby when he was trying to buy, I believe, NBC or buy something like that. They kept raising the price on him. But my thing is this: if you go and you create your own, Tyler, which is something I recommend, I ask that you not sell it. I ain't gonna say sell out, but that's kind of what I mean. Like, don't sell it to them. Keep it. I don't know how they apply pressure. I don't know if they make you feel away and you gotta, like they apply pressure, making you feel uncomfortable to where you gotta sell it. I don't know if they offer you so much money and it just makes sense and you just, you know what I'm saying? I made this one, I can go make another one. I don't know, but that's where y'all be kind of like messing up because then they take all of these networks under their wing and then they just start canceling our shows left and right. Left and right. Left and right. Like, no, create your own stuff. And then honestly, I would have been created TPS and I would not have put shit on BET Plus. I would have did a partnership like All BLK, All Black. All Black has a partnership with WeTV. So a lot of the reality shows and stuff that you may see on there will be on the app. So I feel like that's something he should do. I think he's going to continue to keep his stake in the company, whatever ownership he may have. But I think that they kind of messed that relationship up with Tyler. And I would not be surprised if a few years from now, maybe 3, 4, 5, we see him sever ties and like just start doing his own thing because this really showed him a lot. This it's crazy because I feel like this is another example of how they put you in a position to make you think that you one of them or you coming up with them. And then they always figure out their way to sun your ass and let you know that you really ain't on that level like that. You really not on a, nah, boy. Okay. It's really giving boy. We had you thinking that you was man when we partnered with you and had you doing all this and that, but it's really giving boy. Sit down, boy. Okay. That's what it's giving. And I hate that for you. But what I am happy for when it comes to Tyler Perry, I have to give him this, is the deal that he made with Netflix because Tyler Perry does good movies. I do not care. I really feel like he does good movies, especially when he partners with like a Lionsgate. Of course, Netflix. Y'all remember that movie that I had? I did a review on it last year. Or no, I think it was earlier this year, the movie he partnered with Netflix to do. And I can't even think of the name of it, y'all. Dang, I forgot the name of that movie. Somebody drop it in the chat if y'all remember the name of the movie that we talked about that Tyler did on Netflix with the brothers. And it was like back in the day. Oh, I can't think of it. It was like a flashback type film. And it was like kind of like, I guess like right after slavery days. I guess you could say, was Journey in that? I don't think she was in that. I'm over here trying to look and see if I have it. I'm like, what was the name of that? Nope, not Fall from Grace, girl, not the way them wigs was saying. They had my girl Cicely up there. No, ma'am, it was something, man. The Perry man, the something man. Damn, what was the name? Jazzman Blues. Thank you. That's it. The Jazzman Blues. That's it. That right there on Netflix was so good. That was so good. So I'm going to give it to Tyler Perry on that. Thank you, is Tony actually for that. He did good. So they're saying that he struck a new deal, a multi-year first look deal with Netflix that will see him write, direct, and produce features for the streamer. And see, y'all, if the price start going up, remember the conversation last week was like, they're trying to charge people like $22 or something. Now they're trying to go up by a few dollars. These are the reasons why. Okay, because they trying to do all these partnerships or whatever, and people is asking for more money. Okay, hold on. Who in the kitchen? Can you bring me a water, please, out the fridge? Um, yeah, so news of the creative partnership comes following Perry's pact with Amazon Studios in November 2022 to write, direct, and produce four films. Okay. Oh, Perry comes, thanks, appreciate it. Comes to it after working extensively with Netflix, including on the fourth. Okay, so 688 and Mia Culpa. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna be here for it. I'm gonna check it out though. Yeah, a Jazzman Blues. That was really good. That was now a Fall from Grace. He could have did better. I'm not gonna lie, but a Jazzman Blues, yes. So I'm gonna get him that. I'm here for that. That baby said not worth it. I will cancel my membership, child. A few people gonna end up canceling it, fooling with Netflix. But listen, y'all, have y'all seen this movie? Have y'all seen this movie? Girl, y'all got to see this movie. Okay? Let me close out of that. All right. Um The Burial is so good. Okay? This is a if you have not seen this, y'all have got to see it. The Burial with Jamie Foxx, Tommy Lee Jones, and Journey Smollett, and it's based on a true story. Please go and check this out. It's on Amazon Prime. If y'all have not watched this, this is a good one. For sure. For sure. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And I was over here this weekend trying to find something else to watch. Okay, when I was up there in my Airbnb, I'm over here like, girl, what else can I watch while I eat my food? Anything else on TV that's similar to The Burial? So y'all make sure y'all check that out by Jamie Foxx because he did his big one on that. That was good.